Hi guys, Currency Games here again. Now, today on EU, I mean, I was very happy to PA on EU today. Fantastic PA. To be fair, all the targets you pretty much had, all the bias that we pretty much count with yesterday, got met. To be fair, this week I think I've shown you can be quite accurate with price, but you can also be incorrect. But when you understand the higher time frame and you understand narrative, you can call these markets to quite a bit precision. And when you have bias, you can do wonderful things with this market. And I hope this week proved that I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about in it. Like, I'm not one of these guys that press the replay chart and shows things that happened before. I give you my honest opinion about where I think the market's going. Sometimes I don't know, and when I don't know, I make that clear. Sometimes I'm quite accurate, and when I'm accurate, I'm accurate. So yeah, guys, let's get into what we saw today on EU. So today on EU, if you remember yesterday, we came off this fair value gap here. Let me delete some of this price action, because mainly, to be honest, it was a London session that really done what it needs to do. To be fair, London session is the start of New York. But remember yesterday we talked about this fair value gap up here, and how the way we came down from it, where these H4 candles formed the doji here, then we spacked up once, spacked up twice, came down, made a nice fractal high in that fair value gap, led me to believe that we were going to attack the sell side liquidity resting here and the sell side liquidity resting here. And yesterday, literally when I was talking about it yesterday, I just said short, man, just short, rev, just short. Again, we had the H12 coming to this. So I didn't go to this candle. Oh, I meant it's a bit slow. Just have to wait for this to load. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Yeah, we had the H12 come into this order block right here as well, and we created another doji in the H12, which again led to me believing we attack this low here on the H12 as well. And you can see literally obliterated those levels. H1 traded up nicely into this order block, and we attacked the sell side liquidity levels here. One thing I must say, from we reached this sell side liquidity target, the first one, I wasn't taking any more shorts for the day. I was not interested in more shorts. Why? Because of stuff like this. When you set your targets and you hit your target for the day, from here to here, that's my bias. From once you reach below that, unless you have very convincing price action, there's no need to be in the market again, because we've met our bias. And once you meet your bias, you need to understand that you don't need to be in the market anymore. You get your bias, get your entry, you're done. Okay? Because stuff like this happens to you. You'll get your bias and it'll reverse on you. And imagine how you held it all the way down here because you were just greedy and you thought it was gonna go short. Bro, you're gonna get taken out. So yeah, that was EU. It's got on the lower time frame. You can see we traded up at the start of the session perfectly. This attack, the sell side liquidity rested below these lows. Great pre-A, to be fair, wonderful stuff. In regards to how the week has played out so far, in all honesty, next week is gonna look very interesting. Especially in the daily time frame. We're just gonna have to see next week, Sunday. Let me have some rest on Saturday. I'm not gonna look at any charts tomorrow. I need to rest my brain. It's been a long week. When I look at the chart on Sunday with a fresh mind, I wanna tell you what I think. Right now, I'm not too sure. We could possibly see in the buy side here get taken out next week, and the buy side here. But again, just gotta wait and see. But yeah, on Sunday I'll give you a proper analysis on what I think for next week. In regards to EG again, remember I said to you yesterday I was not looking at EG at all. I'm not, like, today I did not look at EG one bit. Like, it was all EU. And the thing is, if you trade more than one pair and you have a strong bias in one pair, there's no point looking at the other pairs. Just focus and hone on that pair for the day and get your entry in and get out. You know what I mean? But look what we hit. To be fair, we hit that fair value gap we were talking about at the start of the week. Oh shit, it's already on there. Yeah, we hit that fair value gap right there. It's quite good, to be fair. Now we've just got to see how we trade going into the start of next week and see what we can do. But again, on EG, I didn't really have any bias in the first place, so I'm not going to talk too much on EG. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have for today. I'm knackered, to be honest, so I'm gonna have an early night tonight. Guys, you know, always be back testing. The weekend is a time to refine your edge. You know, when you're trading the week. For me personally, I don't like back testing in the week because it makes my brain go foggy, seeing too much price action up and down. It makes me lose track. So Sundays are the days I like to back test and get my weekly analysis done. I like to use Saturdays as a rest day, you know, just to get. You need a rest, man. You can't be looking at these markets 7 days a week, man. Well, if you're at the start, I guess you should do. But when you're trading, when you're training for a few years, man, you still want to be looking at the markets every single day. You need to rest and come back with a fresh mind. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a good weekend, and we will talk again on Sunday.